We have some Town Hall 11 war bases with a replay. Anti-3-star. If you're Town Hall 11 looking for a base, try this one out. It withholds the Bowler Witch. Very popular strategy is Bowler Witch or Queen Walk Bowler Witch. And I'm sure most of you are probably encountering players who use these strategies. They're the easiest at Town Hall 11. They require the less skill. And how do you defend against it? Well, Daru trying to take down Hold the door, on this base. So let's just see this attack in full motion. I'll give you the traps afterward, all the good stuff. And again, you want to be able to defend against this attack. It's a very super common attack. We see this all the time. It's the Bowler Witch, the Bit of Bitch, and yeah, he's just coming in here. I mean, what helps against this kind of attack strategy? Well, this compartment here in the middle is going to kind of mess up some pathing a little bit. He does have some outside flanks that helps, and I mean, decent deployment. I mean, I don't see anything terribly wrong with the deployment. The outside bombs really hurt. Maybe a little bit hasty on the Warden, but yeah, holding up well. Again, I would say if you're a Town Hall 11, don't use this strategy. I'm sure you've gotten 3 stars with it. I just don't think it's the strongest strategy right now. So, yeah, just be aware of that one. I mean, this was close, right? I mean, this was close. It's always hard to defend these sort of mass strategies. I'm not really sure what these giants were here for. Replace those giants, bring some hogs or something? I guess he was trying to save his witches, but pretty much just swagging some giants. He does have 1 rage left and queen abilities, so it's not over. Certainly not over at all. Maybe if he swapped out the giants, brought in some hogs, he could have maybe saved it. I doubt it still. The Inferno was still not in range of anything, but the queen cannot reach it here. So, yeah, guys, just one of these hits defending well. You might be thinking, well, I mean, he was close, but again, defended the mass strategy. This is what you regular folk out there, the common bases, common wars, regular wars, just your average wars. This is what people are rocking. You know, they love these Bowler Witch strategies, and this one held up. And it would be hard to duplicate this, right? Someone could try, but duplicating Bowler Witch is very difficult. Sometimes you could dominate it the next hit. Sometimes it could fail even worse, or sometimes fail the same. So just keep that in mind. Holding up strong. Hodor is doing well here. And we'll speed it up for that sake. So let's end that one. That was the defense. And let me show you the base here, all in its glory with the traps and everything. So these outside bombs, Teslas, things hurt, very much hurt the Bowler Witch. This kind of enclave does too. And this causeway right here, this open causeway, messes up pathing. And again, as I said this with every war base that I post here for you, please change the traps. Please change the traps. Change the Tesla locations. If you're bold, rotate the base, of course. You could rotate it 90 degrees, 180 degrees, all the good stuff. And, you could even change the base layout itself. Now, if you're looking for an anti-3 base design with an anti-2 Town Hall 11, I haven't made that video yet, but if you're looking for that, I guess if you wanted to, you could put the Town Hall in the middle and rock it as well. I think I would see people having a hard time doing that. I'm not... I know on the regular wars, a lot of people love to just, 2-star Town 11s. That's their goal. So maybe the anti-3, but the base design is maybe not for you. But play around with it, right? Play around with it, and it might go well for you, okay? So let's show some 3 stars here for you. I will start with Epic and Queen Walk. No, I just said the Bowler Witch. Now, what's the difference here? Well, guys, every base is different, right? A couple things. Why does this strategy work and the other one? I said this is not the best strategy out there. I said you don't always have to use it. I said it's the least best strategy for Town Hall 11. It can still work, but it's the least best. Now, a couple things on this base design that's a little bit different than the other one. Why is this one maybe worth it? Well, a jump spell can open up the Inferno Towers. Now, On the previous attack, it was harder to get to the Inferno Towers. This one, the queen has access and the bowlers. So that is a big difference. He also brought some healers at 12 and a better warden ability. So it's more. I think it more comes down to base design maybe than attack style. But again, the straight mass bowler witch is not as, in my opinion, not as good as say a queen walk at Town Hall 11. You might want to argue with me, and that's fine. And if you Town Hall 11s are out there, I'm not at Town Hall 11, but I've seen a lot of attacks from Town Hall 11, and I know kind of how things work. And this is just not the most popular strategy at Town Hall 11, at least in CWL. I know it's popular for you, the regular clans out there, or regular people just playing this game. But for CWL content, yeah, you wanna try that Queen Walk. Queen Walk into La Lo, Hogs, Bowler Witch. Those are the or even Falcon nowadays. I've made all those videos. I've made all those videos. So somehow the Queen did not snag this other Inferno Tower. That's kind of unfortunate there. But because he's got these Skelly spells here, it won't matter in the end. The Skellies are going to distract, and then the Warden mops up anyway. So not a dominating attack, but still a 3-star. Still a 3-star. So let me show you. Richard's hits. And yeah, I know, I'll show it. Maybe, I know this is not even close to max Town Hall 11, but maybe y'all hit these 11s and you're wondering for what kind of strategies to use, right? What could you use? Again, you could bowler, most people would probably be like, I'm going to bowler witch this, Queen Walk, bowler witch, or straight bowler witch it. Sure, you can. You can, but just try not to, I don't know, try not to do that. I don't, it's, I don't know what to say. I just, I know it's a super common strategy and it's the easiest, but, seek to find something different. And now he's going to walk a long time. So he made this beautiful funnel. He's going to be breaking in over here on the EA compartment. He's going to first break open here on this outside compartment where the king is funneling. He's going to do a double break at the air defense, and then he's going to do another break for the EA. He's got a triple wall break going, and here comes the triple. Unfortunately, he had a wall breaker fail. He had to pop a rage, and here comes the other wall breakers. Nicely done. So had to pop that rage, and this queen walk value is amazing. So I'm sure when Richard spotted this base, he was like, oh my goodness, there's an EA with 3 expos able to be broken into. I mean, these are harder to spot. These attacks are more difficult, more technical. So they are something that I know you don't, maybe you don't want to plan for, right? I know, not all of us have time to plan. So you're probably like, well, I don't want to plan for that, Halo. I just want to try to get a 2-star, maybe get a 3. That's your goal. And I know this is not maxed out, but do you see how easy he made it? He easily made this happen. I mean, there was an EA and the extra archer towers. He's got the Inferno upgraded a little bit. So it's not like a walk in the park base. I mean, people would fail on this easily with Town Hall 11s if you didn't deploy everything right. So anyways, yeah, just look for other strategies before the spam strategies if you can. I find them have higher success hit rates. And that's what you want. You want the highest success hit rate you can possibly find in this game. Thank you, Richard, for showing us the 3-star. There's some Town Hall 11 base for you. Please subscribe, please share, come back for more. Halo.
This is Sparta!